Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress 2014 with the Flying Phent. This is episode number 7 of Rockgates, and I've done it. I've taken a peek. In here, this is going to be just storage for finished goods. This is going to be kind of my woodworking area, so it's going to have my 2 carpenters. I only have one right now, but the plan is to have 2 eventually. 2 carpenters and a craft dwarf's workshop. And then we need access either from here or here. This is going to be my stone section. You know, so like my masons and whatnot, whereas this is going to be trade goods. So I'm going to do trade goods and that, and then in here is where our mechanic is going to go. So I'm set those 3 to be dug out. So that's what has been designated down there. I never did do this crap. I'll do it later. That sounded like more than just sparring, didn't it? No, it's just sparring. Oh, part of that, right, is because they're in a danger room. So there's more dodging and things happening right now. I understand. Fine. But of course, only when a lever is getting pulled. Why are there just animals sitting there doing nothing? Everything is set to be penned or pastured. It may be a good time to set up auto butcher. So bear with me. Auto butcher. Every time I do this, I gotta look it up again. So the target count for the specified race. Auto butcher cat. I want. Well, do I have all the cats I need already? Actually, let's start with that. I have 2 females, 2 males, and all the rest are kittens. So the answer is no. I do not have all the cats that I want. But how I want it to work. Let's keep 999 female kids. That's too many. If we have more than, if we have more than 10 female kids, kill them all. If we have more than 10 male kids, kill them all. But ideally, I like to wait for them to grow up and then butcher them. Female adults, let's keep 2. I know I said 1, but let's keep 2. And then male adults, was it 8 that I needed or 10? I don't know, let's set it for 10. Is cat the right race? Apparently not. Oh, race goes at the end. So it's auto butcher, target, 10, 10, 2, 10, cat. There we go. So cats are done. For dogs, I want to keep 2 female dogs. And say 10 male dogs. Anything else I want to auto butcher? I don't think so at this time. Start. There we go. So we don't have to worry about it anymore. Cats and dogs are set up. Okay, there's some hauling going on. That's good. Oh, migrants. Outstanding. How many are we going to get? 1, 2. Some stupid animals. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. 11. Wow, they're still coming. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We don't have room for all these people. 20. We got 20 more people, if I'm not mistaken. 20 more adults. Are you not grouped? Oops. Oh, how did it get ungrouped? Let's start with that and commit. Hold lifting. Well, I think we have our second carpenter. Carpenter, you are he. Commit. I will turn on your carpentering, but you won't do anything for now, so that's fine. What else? We have our 2 masons. commit. Furnace operator is an easy skill to get up, but look at this, another metal crafter. Definitely going to be saving him up as a metal worker. To start with here, I'm looking at important skills, right? Like, I see that this guy's a good butcher. I don't care. So, you know, he may become a soldier. Oh, look at this. Metal crafter and a blacksmith. These guys... Well, this guy can do something other than metal crafting, right? Although that's a mason. Why is this guy called a metal worker and he sucks at metalworking? How did I manage? Oh, he had a high roll for it? No. Why is he a metal worker? No, sorry, sir, but you are just going to be a lumber dwarf for your entire life now. Because you seem incompetent at the metalworking I thought you would do. So this guy here will be a metal worker. That guy is a mason. You know what, because it's metal crafting, if it was armor smithing, I would value that over, but that's fine. We obviously have our first... Oh, that's the furnace operator. I was going to say armor smith, but no. So we got 2 metal crafters. This guy, I'm not worried about his metal crafting skill. They say he's a weaver. Oh yeah, sure, I guess he's a weaver. Dyeing, clothes, strand extracting, cheese making, milking, wood crafting, animal trainer. You might use that, but let's check military first, right? Let's look for decent soldiers. Look at this metal worker was a fantastic soldier. He's probably the guy with all the skills, though. It's not. And it is just blacksmithing. Military is more important. Changing my mind. This guy is actually going to be an axe dwarf. You already have axe dwarf skill, and you're pretty good at a bunch of other things. You have high discipline, oh, but weak agility. You're out. No interest in someone with weak agility. Sword, spear. Neither of them would be bad, but neither of them is very good either. Is the thing. We've already assigned one. I think this will be the only other axe dwarf we're going to get out of this wave of migrants. Okay. So I wouldn't mind another farmer. This guy's already got the butcher skill. Because we currently only have one farmer, right? Yeah. So it wouldn't hurt to get a second farmer going. So there we go, we got 2 farmers. Another couple of miners would be nice as well. This guy pretty much sucks at everything, so he could be a miner. I'm even going to turn that labor on for him for now. At least we got a bunch of good appraisers, huh? Wow. Some leaders, some managers, okay. There's a gem cutter. It's not that useful. This guy is kind of a weapons... Or, hang on, he's good at weapons. Yeah. He's suited for weaponsmithing. He's not good at it, so I will leave him off that for now. Let's see, we got our 2 carpenters. We could use a bower. Does this guy have skill in bowery already? He does not. So forget that. We have our woodcutter. We have our wood crafter. We don't need 2 of them. We have our 2 masons, so I don't need any more, which reminds me this guy no longer needs to do all that. We could use a bone carver. And look, this guy has... Well, now again, let's be careful. Does he have skill or just aptitude? He just has aptitude for bone carving. Still, though, that's not bad. We only want 1 bone carver, though. Let's pull up our list. Yeah, we only want 1 bone carver, and I currently don't have any bones to carve. So that would be pretty wasteful, potentially, this early on. Let's just continue on through this. We've got our 2 masons. We don't need engravers or stonecraft. If we had a good stonecrafter, we could assign someone to do it. But again, I'm not going to rush Oh, actually, we probably could. Are you a stone crafter? You're not. Do we have anyone with skill in stone crafting? We do not. He'll level up quickly. Stone crafter. We're not going to need him quite yet, but we are eventually. Okay, an animal trainer would be good. Now you have skill in it, correct? You do. What else do you do? Wood crafting, dissection, potash making, furnace operating. Doctor, you know what? Let's make him our veterinarian. So he will be a doctor slash animal trainer, aka he's going to be a hauler. So we have no one with any skills in doctoring at all, so that's fine. We'll move on. We've already assigned a second farmer. We don't need a third yet, so that's fine. We could get started on the soaping, I suppose, and we're going to want to fairly soon. But I will leave that for now, and let's just keep moving on past. Another cook slash brewer would be useful. No one has any skill or aptitude in it, though. But they would pick it up quickly, I feel. For now, let's just make someone a brewer. Might as well be this guy. Actually, let's pick someone. This guy sucks at like everything, but not at brewing. Brewing? You know what I mean. So he will be our brewer for now. So we have a brewer, we have a cook, we don't need any of these things. Bone carver, as I said, we have no bones to carve. This guy does... Since he's probably just going to be a generic hauler anyway, let's make him a weaponsmith. And he's just going to be hauling for now anyway. So we've already taken care of all those guys. We have no one good at gem. I don't care about anything in blue here quite yet. Although that is something I wouldn't mind getting set up sooner rather than later, and I do have a plan for it. So all these other guys are they're just bad at life. They're just bad at life. That's all there is to it. You could grab a third farmer, perhaps. For now, we don't need it. For now, I say we just stay with what we got here. With a whole lot of haulers. So that means anyone that could do anything else will be doing something else. Alright, brewer, you're going to be brewing and not hauling. Broker, yeah, you're doing all the things. You know what, if you're not doing anything else, you might as well haul. Carpenter, you're the backup carpenter though, right? Yeah, so you can haul. Cook, you will not be hauling anymore. Crafter, I guess you are technically still our best bower. If we decide we need to make bows, I'll get this guy to do it instead of it giving someone yet another mootable skill. I'm also going to turn all of these off now. Look at that, I forgot our armor was a gem guy. Let's turn all that off for now. Those can stay on, I suppose. Yeah, sure, whatever. The doctor, yeah, okay. Farmer, good. Second farmer. Now you are going to be a farmhand. Commit that. So there's our two farmers. Our lumber dwarf is cutting down trees, but there are none. Our two masons, I'll turn it on, but there's no masoning for them to do yet. Metalworker, he's just going to be a hauler. This miner, you know what, we could use another miner. Stone crafter, we're going to get him stone crafting fairly quickly, but for now we have nothing for him. The vet, you're going to be a doctor and an animal trainer. And let's actually get you doing that. The weaponsmith is a hauler, good, and the woodcrafter is not. And then a bunch of... Okay, so we need one more miner. And I think we have another pick. We will check. Now, someone that's terrible at everything. This guy's pretty bad at most things. He will be our other miner. It'll take off his hauling laborers. Commit. Okay. And let's take a look here at our stocks. Yeah, we have 5 picks, it looks like. And we now have 5 miners, correct? Yes. So we should have enough picks for all of our miners. So let's... I've lost my bearing. There we go. How are they coming along? Oh, they're working on it. They're working on it. So we will continue. I'm going to recenter here because everything's all discombobulated. Doesn't help that everything's all spread out either, but oh well, what are you gonna do? So now we should have more haulers than we know what to do with, which is good. We are gonna need to get ourselves set up though. I don't want to actually pick anything. You guys just pick whatever you want. Just put all the beds in. I said I thought we had 20 more, right? So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah, what the heck. Might as well put the other one in. Door. It's on planning mode as well. That wasn't fast enough. There you go. All the doors. Missed the first one. Missed a bunch. Well, this... I thought maybe I could do this efficiently, but apparently I'm just not quick enough. So there, beds and doors. Going in. I don't think we have anywhere near enough beds. No, or doors, for that matter. But once we get 2 carpenters up and running, we should be okay. Everything's hidden there, yes. Let's go ahead and hide... The central staircase is done across the board. It is. Let's hide that as well. There's nothing in there, so that's kind of pointless, but we can hide that. Carry on. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay, so this was going to be where our mechanic was going to go. Jeez, I got confused for a second. I was going to call him a trap master. That's where our trap master goes. I mean, why not? It applies. Oh, training spear. Something came up in blue and I was like, uh-oh, someone's been hurt. But no, it's created a masterpiece in the middle of a bunch of spinning training spears. Good things are... Am I still hauling wood here? I am, aren't I? Oh, I'm an idiot. Disable. You can go collect your own dang wood. Now, once this is done, my next priority is going to be, much to the chagrin of everyone, I'm sure, channeling out this big thing all the way down from here. And the reason for that is so that all the dwarves that are hanging out in here and have been outside in 20 years do not get cave adaptation. That's all that I'm about. So for those of you that dislike all of my channeling, be prepared. Oh, I apparently missed this level somehow. We're also going to need to empty out that room, so be prepared for a lot of stone hauling and channeling. Folks, that's what's coming up. You've been warned. You have to learn how to deal with it. It's just the way it goes. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Which does mean as well that we're going to have to move our trade caravan elsewhere. In fact, we have a dedicated cook and a dedicated brewer, both of which are doing nothing, I think. The brewer's doing something, but our cook is doing nothing. So, prepare easy meal. Do it. Did we get new things? We did. Any of them both cookable and brewable? The answer is no. There are none that are both. Fine. Makes life easy for me. And we're done. So let's go ahead then. We'll dump them all right here. Dump all of the things. Oop. Oop. Apparently I have terrible aim. Dump the stones. I beg of thee.
There's a party going down.
Okay. And this is going to go from where to where? From here. To there. So we're going to lose sight of some things. I don't know if I want to do that. I feel like I want to make a copy of this. I don't really want to go below because I'll eventually be digging that out. I can't go above because the game won't let me. Where can I make a copy of this for my own reference? Yeah, I got it on video, right? I got it on video. Let me take a screenshot as well. Done. Alright. Just to make sure I get the right, exactly the right area again. There to there. Well, it's too late to undo that now. It's already hidden everything. And then I will leave my pillars out as well. There's no point channeling what we don't have to channel. Yeah, so we will channel this all the way down. These vertical lines are where I'm going to put statues. They don't need to be channeled either, so that would save me a little bit more. Right down the center. I think I did that correctly. It goes from the end of the pillar to the end of the pillar there. Yep. Let's do it. That also reminds me, once they get there, they're going to be trapped unless we get them some doors. So let's go ahead and toggle those to get dug out as well. That will give us some room to work with so no one gets trapped forever. I'm actually probably just going to do this bottom part first. That way we'll know we have a way out and a way up, so that no one, you know, if only one person gets trapped, we're not stuck with one person digging the whole thing out. Everybody will still be able to get involved. Okay. Uh-oh. Was there a tree up there? I'm a little confused. What could have collapsed? I've channeled many a thing before. I've never had mass collapse like that. I'm not quite sure what happened. So we lost one miner. We got 2 miners there. Where are other miners? Right, you're 1. 2 of them are attending parties. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's check wounds. You're unconscious, but otherwise unharmed. And you are not in great shape. We have a doctor, but no hospital. We also have no plans to build a hospital. We will have to figure that out fairly quickly, where we want our hospital. That could be what goes down here as hospital. Since we've already half dug it out. It's a good thing we got masons too, because now we have to bury a dwarf. My concern is, if we've had 1 collapse, are we going to have more? And what... I mean, you're channeling 1 deep. What could possibly collapse? We've got... I've dug huge, massive rooms before without having things collapse. The only thing I think of is there must have been a tree there, but if there was a tree there, where is all the wood? And also, why have trees not grown in other places? Why would it be the only place with a friggin' tree? You know what I mean? It seems unlikely to me it was a tree, and yet we find ourselves in trouble. Well, this sucks, because it means I have a lot more designing to do now. I've got to design a hospital, and I've got to design burial chambers. Both of which need to get done fairly quickly. We can always do temporary corpse stockpile somewhere on the surface, somewhere out of the way, like here. Let's get that body out of here. The problem is I'm worried it's going to happen again because I don't know what caused it. I don't understand. There should be no reason for that to cave in and for him to fall. I mean, I get that something collapsed, but what exactly was it that collapsed? Is what I don't understand. Let me unpause and give it a few seconds. Okay, everything seems to be moving on normally. So there's that. That corpse will get moved. We still have 4 miners. I don't know. I know if you kill enemy in battle, their stuff is forbidden. I don't know if that applies to people who just fall. We could, of course, replace him fairly quickly, except I bet you he was our best miner. No, he was one of our brand new miners, it seems. Well, fine then. I would say not much lost, but I'm not that cruel a person who doesn't care about anything or anyone. Nonetheless, the show must go on, so you will become a miner. You will pick up where he left off. I will hope that we don't have any more collapses. But it is difficult not knowing what caused that one. Since no one is actually working on this stuff, let me go ahead and actually toggle it. And I'm going to do what I said, and I'm just going to do this one line first and get ourselves an exit down here, and then work our way and do the rest. But yeah, I'm going to have to design a hospital. I'm going to have to design a Hall of Heroes. But we will do that in the next episode. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It really does help me out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. For now, though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.